What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Free Dot coming at you with another reaction. Tonight we're gonna be reacting to Tom MacDonald's Maglito Sucks. It's a Maglito Diss Part 2. Last when was it, Thursday we did Tom MacDonald and then Maglito. We did both sides. But I told you I was gonna do the rest of them on the weekend. Today's Sunday. So yeah, so I seen there's only I guess one more, which is this one. So let's get straight to it. And I know this is, like I said before, I'm not about the beef. I don't care about all that. I was just here to see if they had some bars. I know this is old, and it really don't matter because, like I said, I don't care about the beef. With what they had going on, it's over with. If it's done, over with. None of that matters to me. I'm just here for some bars. All right, let's get straight to it. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Tower beats on the track.
Listen, I think I can hear it. MacLethal is hyping himself in the mirror. His wife tries to tell him that she's getting curious. He just yells,
"Shut the fuck up, it's just Tom Guy's serious."
I hoped you would kill it. I'm always an optimist. Thought your response would be flawless and awesome. It's gotta be hard finding time to perfect all your rhymes every night at Narcotics Anonymous. Hi Dave, hi Dave, hi Dave. I'm not even trying. You don't scare me at all. If you did a drive-by, I'd wave. It's so cute when you rap. It's like I'm watching my dad trying to use an iPad. You should just give it back. You've been sober like 8 years. You the type of guy who can't have a beer, have a single drink and need to get some coke and probably suck a dick for a painkiller. You party animal, you bad boy. You're a crazy son of a gun. All that karate and still you're a pussy. You tap on my shoulder and run. Where are you going? I'm over here in a house that you can't afford with your career. Got your own pool, kids in private school. You the fucking mother of the year. You keep talking millions. I googled your wealth. You are worth 2, Dave. I am worth 12. You're tweeting at YouTube. Somebody help with my money.
So far, it's almost a minute. It's just pretty straightforward. There's nothing that I had to break down. There's like no doubles, tundras, triples, metaphors, malays, whatever. So it's pretty straightforward. So I don't really have to break down anything, and it's not rapping too fast, so you can kind of understand everything. So now we just, I guess, here just to enjoy the video and see if they got some bars.
You keep talking millions, I googled your wealth. You are worth 2, Dave, I am worth 12. You're tweeting at YouTube. Somebody help with my monetized videos.
Roasting,
Dave, that's a tell.
at
Broken, ugly, short and stubby, 40-something with a face that was born for punching. Act tough, but I know at your core it's muffins. The type to wife up the first horror, fuck them. Big bad Dave, got the Ellen cosign. Cool. Try to ride that wave till Hollywood sign. Fool. You were so excited just to get invited. Teeth were freshly white and couldn't cheese enough. You said, I love rap because it's counterculture. Dave, counterculture is who beats you up. My future has Grammys. Your future is handies from Tammy, imagining baddies in nasty pajamas and transplanting hair to your head from your fanny. I saw you doing teeth commercials. You an actor, Dave. I don't need rehearsals. I'll piss in your mouth till you wheeze and gurgle, then stomp on your head till your cheeks are purple. I was a wrestler. I wore spandex. You were a customer. You did Xanax. I'll take you and your bitch by the ear and then smash you together like Stone Cold's beer. Being a fucking loser's in your DNA.
He did a Generation Next up. Suck it. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know. If you don't, if you know, if you know. If you don't, look it up. You Generation X.
A customer, you did Xanax. I'll take you and your bitch by the ear and then smash you together like Stone Cold's beer. Being a fucking loser's in your DNA. This ain't a punchline, it's a PSA. The chromosomes from your mom and pa create retards and they name them Dave. Nobody's safe. The wifey to chain up her legs, remove all her eggs, put them in bags and then lock them away in a safe and send it away on a plane. I'm lucky that I know CPR. My girl heard you this and she died laughing. She was bummed we waited like a week and then she went right back into Minecrafting. My girl was on Def Jam. Your girl looked like Death Fam. She the Grim Reaper, knew I'd spit ether. She collecting the soul of a dead dad. They're gonna need a whole family of coffins when you Chris Benoit to solve all your problems. The shame and embarrassment, all of the...
He just said when you Chris Benoit to solve your problems. Was that? I'm not sure if this is. I know he's Chris Benoit was a wrestler. He passed away now, but I don't know if I think he was the one that like murdered his whole family and then suicide or something. That's tough. I mean, if that's him, I think that was the story behind it. The wrestler Chris Benoit. I mean, he was a badass wrestler. He was good, but I didn't know that was a whole background story when all that happened. But he said if that's what he said, Chris Benoit, his to solve his problems. That's nuts. Let's go back.
Girl look like death, fam. She the grim reaper, knew I'd spit ether. She collecting the soul of a dead dad. They're gonna need a whole family of coffins when you crisp and warm to solve all your problems. The shame and embarrassment, all of the comments from fans you had. I saw it, you lost them. Ain't dropped an album in 4 years, dog. Rapping is your hobby. My career less than a year, 20,000 physical copies. I have millions of streams, I'm living your dream. You're a glorified YouTuber, look like a meme. Go to stupid extremes, definition of try hard. Watch me rap after eating a Tide Pod, dying for attention. That's why you started this little beef. You're so desperate, expect that right after this ends, your sex day probably leak. You've been on Ellen and Rogan, why aren't you a star? Here, let me tell you, it isn't the bars, it's the way that you look, it's the way that you are. Nobody cares about your music no more. Dog, you do impressions, you rapping 20 styles and you think it's flexing. I got a question, why you gotta pretend to be everyone else to resemble impressive? I killed you already, this don't need a sequel, I'm honestly bored with this shit. Feels like I'm kicking the corpse in shoes you can't afford, feel horrible doing you like this. How many rappers wrote your response? Come on, Dave, give him credit. I know you sent texts, I saw with my eyes, I know what you said, Dave, I read it. You a real piece of shit, now I'm like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit ate a piece of shit and took a pee and shit, you're that piece of shit. I'm on like 5 minutes shit, let me see. You were canceled and fired from MTV. The network wanted something fresh and clean. I bet any day they'll be calling me. You left rhyme shares cause you had to. You didn't walk away, wasn't something you planned, dude. Got lost in the drugs in the whirlwind. Caught pants down with another man's girlfriend. Piece of shit. Nah, like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit fucked a piece of shit and got an STD, you're that piece of shit. You got a pet bird, bet you never thought you'd be dead first. I'ma put you both in the oven. When you get burned, I'ma put you both in a pet urn. Piss into the bottle.
Okay. The whole song, pretty much roasting him. His flow was kind of like, when are you gonna change? Okay, this part right here where he's just snapping off right here is probably my favorite part out of the whole thing. I was kind of getting bored of his. But it's fun. He was saying some fun shit, but it's just the flow, you know. But here, the way he changed it up, it was like a snare drum, pretty much. It's pretty dope. I'm gonna go back. That part I did enjoy.
In the whirlwind, caught pants down with a piece of shit. I'm on like 5 minutes shit, let me see. You were canceled and fired from MTV. The network wanted something fresh and clean. I bet any day they'll be calling me. You left rhyme shares cause you had to. You didn't walk away, wasn't something you planned, dude. Got lost in the drugs in the whirlwind. Caught pants down with another man's girlfriend. Piece of shit. Nah, like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit fucked a piece of shit and got an STD, you're that piece of shit. You got a pet bird, bet you never thought you'd be dead first. I'ma put you both in the oven. When you get burned, I'ma put you both in a pet urn. Piss into the bottle, mix it up and turn the ash into plaster. Give it to your bitch, tell her make statues of me just to capture my win. My girl will just spit in her face and we'll dip. Get a hammer and come back and smash it to bits. Put a plaque in its place so that no one forgets that your biggest mistake was as good as it gets for a guy whose career doesn't even exist. It's the peak of the mountain for you, this is it. Your aesthetic is pathetic, you don't get it, I'm prophetic. Your rap aesthetics are boring, fuck a Guinness World Record. Be careful where you were headed, I'm cemented as a legend. David Sheldon severed head is destined to be the evidence. Every room you ever enter, I will always be the elephant. While you try to fit this capital L into development. You dead it in Lennon, I send a letter to heaven that explodes when it opens. I hope it gets your attention. I can smell it, you sweating, and it's 11:11. I make a wish that when you die, you come back resurrected, so I can kill you again and again and again for the record. If you're feeling kind of froggy and you jump, you get dissected. Oh dear, I can't believe I had.
You feeling froggy, jump, then you get dissected. You know, open him up. That flow was, I was enjoying that flow as well. Pretty dope out there. The second half of this video, I enjoyed most, to be honest.
And it's 11:11. I make a wish that when you die, you come back resurrected, so I can kill you again and again and again for the record. If you're feeling kind of froggy and you jump, you get dissected. Oh dear, I can't believe I had to set this shit straight, man. Old ears, I hope you hear exactly what I say, man. I'm here. You said you didn't even know my name, dog. So here, I'll say it so you don't forget again. It's Tom MacDonald, bitch.
Again. He did that in the last video. If you don't know who I am, let me tell you my name. It's Tom MacDonald, bitch. Okay. Obviously, this one was better than the first one. The first one, I guess people were telling me it was just him baiting them. The way he fell for it, I guess. Tom MacDonald tried to, I guess, call it hard, I guess. Not really. I would have said that he won that second one, obviously, because that first one he didn't really do much, Tom MacDonald. And then he came back with this one. Again, on the picking size. I don't care for that crap, but if I had to pick one, obviously Tom MacDonald won. But yeah, the second half on this was better than his first half. This video is definitely better than his first one. We're going to be doing another one. I think it was no response, so stick around because that one's coming up next, guys. But before we get there, again, for these people that don't know who Tom MacDonald is, it's this guy, obviously, right above me. This was Tom MacDonald, Mac Lethal Sucks, Mac Lethal Diss Part 2. If it's your first time watching this, let me know what you thought about it. If you already seen it, you already know this dude's talented. I'm more of the side that like to hear from it with the bar heavy songs, not so much on the, that negative whole thing going, controversial, all that stuff going on in the world, which I don't really care much. It's not that I don't care much, it's just that I don't want to hear about it that much. If I already know what's going on in negative, like, why get discouraged and all that? No, thinking about all that stuff that's going on, negative stuff going on in the world, and bring, put me down for it. Like, why fuck up my energy thinking about that when there's nothing you can do about it? So yeah. Again, if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, hit the notification. Hold on. Thought I heard something. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I drop another reaction. Also, don't forget to follow me on my social media, which you see in the bottom right corner: Twitter, Instagram, Epic Diaries. The same as my YouTube. I'll be posting under, like, every time I drop a reaction, I post it under, like, hey, I just drop like 3 or 4 reactions on YouTube. Go check them out. Show you what's some love. So hit the follow buttons there, but definitely hit the subscribe button here. If you enjoy the content, if it's your first time here, welcome. I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. That will really help me out, put me out there. And also, I'm trying to hit the 1K. If you want to help me out and really enjoy the video, hit that subscribe button. All right. So next coming up, like I said, no response. Stick around, hit the sub, and that's it for this video. Catch you in the next one. See ya.